people in markets, people making policy, I think, do need to worry about the trajectory of their government's public finances over the next 50 years. The levels of debt that we project debt reaching in 50 years' time are levels of debt that we in the UK only really saw in the aftermath of the world wars, getting up to 270% of GDP. At the moment, debt's at around 100% of GDP. And you can already see that debt at that level, with interest rates where they are, they're constraining the kind of fiscal choices available to government. Just servicing that high level of debt with interest rates around 3 or 4% on a stock of debt of 100% of GDP is eating up a lot of the resources that they have to address the pressures that all governments face. And those pressures are from an aging society, also from tackling climate change, and from dealing with the pressures of rising geopolitical risks. So there are a lot of demands on governments to take action to address these kind of challenges, but their resources are increasingly scarce because so much of it is being taken up by paying the interest on a rising stock of debt.
Yeah. At the same time, as you made note of, we are, however, in or what we anticipate to be a decreasing or rate cutting stage then as well globally. Does that begin to impact that assumption or that the level you've pegged GDP debt at?
So it starts to alleviate some of the pressure on the public finances, though I think it's important to point out that interest rates don't come back to anywhere near their pre-pandemic levels or the sorts of levels that governments have gotten used to having since the financial crisis. They're still staying at around 2, 3, 4% across advanced economies. And given how much more debt we have in the wake of the pandemic, in the wake of the energy crisis, interest rates at that level are still seriously constraining government's fiscal choice.